guys, good morning. We did everything on our car. We did ceramic coating. Car is delivered and it's home. Also license plates are on the car. You will see it's also special number like on the last one, the old one. It was 500 RS and now you will see the new one. And now it's time for some road trip to make some miles and to finally reach 800 kilometers and test car properly with Dragy, Insoric and so on. Let's go! Now car has 625 kilometers and it's almost run-in period complete or break-in, however you wish. I just wanted to share with you the procedure, how I'm doing that. This is my third new car and I always have some procedure which I'm following when car is new to run in or break in engine. And I'm not saying if you push from first day something will happen, but it showed very good results for me. Car didn't consume oil, any car, and any car I had was the fastest in his category. My Mark 7R, old RS3, and I hope it will be same with the new one. So just few basic things how I'm doing that. First, when I collect the car, this car had 54 kilometers, so probably they tested a little bit in factory. When I collected the car, I start driving around 200 kilometers. I do it slowly, only in D mode, comfort, not using high revs, not using manual shift, not dynamic. I just leave it in drive, and it's the best if you can drive combination city drive and autobahn drive. After 200 kilometers I go in manual mode, I go in dynamic or performance on this car, and I start revving car from 2000 to 3000 rpm or 3000 to 4000 rpm, doesn't matter, it's similar. So from 200 to 300 I'm revving the car from 2000 to 3000 rpm. From 300 to 400 kilometers I'm revving car 3000 to 4000 rpm. 400 kilometers to 500 I'm revving to 4 to 5, and like that. And when I reach the 600 kilometers like now, I'm revving the car from 6 to 7000, but not full load. Not full load in any of these before ranges, just slowly acceleration in a low gear, let's say like second or third, that's it, not in fifth gear or something like that, because it will be long pull. So just short pulls, but using all the revs so engine get used to it. And like I said, everything gets braking very good. After I reach 700 kilometers on this car, I will start to using load, and I will start using load like this. First I will be pushing it hard, but let's say only until 4000 rpm, and I will do like that 50 kilometers. So when I reach 750 kilometers I will start pushing full throttle, but till 5000, maybe 6000, but not to the end. And when I reach 800 rpm, or 800 kilometers, it goes flat out, full banana, and I push the car and it will never be in peace anymore. When I use launch control on the both cars I had before, I have used launch control only when car reaches 1500 kilometers. So before that I don't use launch control, and I first want to see how car behaves. I want to push it a little bit in the curves to get the differential and everything more stressed, you know, so it gets used to it on launch, etc. And that's how my car was very good, my RS3, and probably over 3000 launches. So yes, this is how I do the braking procedure, and this is how all my cars are fast, not consuming oil. But as I said before, it's not the rule, and I'm not saying that if you get new car 50 kilometers and you start push it from first day, something will happen. But this is my experience, and this is how I'm using and doing to all my cars. Now just few small words about impression of this car, because by now I did few miles and I can share some experience. So first of all, your seat is much lower than 8V, so it's much better driving position. That's number one. Number two, car looks amazing from outside, and everyone who sees this car is just blown his mind. And third, ceramic brakes, yes, they are good, but you need to get used to it when they are cold, and they are new because you have more pedal movement than, let's say, on good brake discs, on good brake upgrade kit like I had on my old RS3. Like I said, I didn't test this ceramic brakes and anything on this car properly, so yes, when everything is braked in, then we will test and I will tell you my final report about that. And another thing is engine. I did few small short pulls just to see how it feels. Is it good or it's not, and how is the punch, torque. I can tell you, after 5500 you feel extra kick, so it's really different to the stock Daza. Even tuned Daza, it's not behaving like this. So really curious what tunes on this car will give, because it feels, I know they say it's same turbo, and I think someone compared the numbers, but it feels different. It's not behaving the same through the RPM. So today we have long trip. We will do around 700 kilometers. So after that, in next video, we will do the Dragy tests, we will do Insoric test, power and everything. So yes, it will be full review and I will be able to tell you more. So just the short one how we are doing it. So what I think when I said light load, so use, let's say, third, and we go to the 7000, but we don't use full throttle, we do slowly, just braking the engine. Now it's almost 700 kilometers, so yes, I can use it more in higher gears and more load, and this is how procedure is done. We have finished the braking period. Now we can push the throttle a little bit on the closed road. Enjoy. Hello. Now it's fun part. Running in period, it's over. Like you've seen in scene before, we started to push car, and now after the trip, car is in 1610 kilometers. So yes, now it's ready for Insoric. We did the scale of the car, we have seen the weight of the car, and what you think? This car, without me, a quarter of tank, 1570 kilos, which is about 30 30 to 35 kilos heavier than my old RS3 Sportback. Both without pan roof. This one have ceramic brakes, the old one had normal steel ones, but the old one had light Revo wheels, 10 kilos only per wheel. These wheels I didn't scale yet, but that's my next plan. So we see, are these performance wheels or these are heavy wheels like any stock wheels from factory. So only 35 kilos of difference, not much to be honest. This car has also memory seats, it's fully equipped. All the equipment which is able to choose, it's inside. Only no head-up display, I don't use that, don't like that, so for me it's waste of money. And panoramic sunroof, we all know why is the reason. The reason is 30-40 kilograms more of weight in the car, but to be worse at the top of the car. So it's not the same when Porsche is removing and bragging about removing 1.5 kilo of the weight from the roof, then why I will choose and add 40 kilos to the roof. For me, who will track this car and who don't use panoramic sunroof, for me it's not worthy. If it's for free, I wouldn't choose it anyway. So who loves pan roof, sorry guys, but it's not my style. That's why I choose the black roof, so I have also same contrast on the color. Guys, I'm so exciting about this. We have all been waiting this now 10 days. I managed to do miles, and let's see what this beast can do. I'm really hoping for good numbers. It's cold, it's 5 Celsius outside. Also Dragy is with us, so it will be all recorded with Dragy. We did the scale of the car. We will do Insoric test to see power, to see is it claimed power or it's more, less. I believe it will be more than claimed, like always. And yes, interesting thing, and the best thing is to get motor mile times, to get 0 to 100 times, and to get 100 to 200 times. Okay guys, let's measure. I can tell you guys, this car is a beast, huh? It's a beast. I cannot believe it that we have achieved this time with this car. And car was quick, consistent, and it's really incredible for stock car. Now we are going back home, and we will get Insoric data to check what is the power of this car. Are you guys ready for numbers? We will pop up the screen and we will insert video so you can see the best of the Dragy. So pay attention. Incredible, don't? 11.3 seconds quarter mile. That was my best time, third attempt. First attempt was 11.5, next attempt is 11.4, and then I got 11.3. What I have noticed, that car is much quicker, not much, it's quicker 0 to 100 in dynamic mode than all other modes. Why? It will be shown on the another video how these modes work. I will be driving and describing the agility modes, which are the difference, and there are many. This car is really amazing, and the diffs, how it's working, it's, you cannot explain with your words. You need to feel it. You need to feel it, guys. So we got 0 to 100 3.4 seconds with stock car. So yes, that's something that blows my mind. 3.4 seconds. In other modes, in performance modes with ESP Sport, I got 3.6 first time, then 3.555 something, but it was always around 3.5, never quicker. When I switched to dynamic and all off, because why dynamic sends more power to the rear than performance, I got 3.4 consistent, 3.42, 3.45, 3.48, so on, but 3.4. And 100 to 100 from launch, 8.7 was this quickest run. I got from launch also 8.9 and 9.0, and that's it, guys. Car is 8-second car, 100 to 100. 9 consistent. From roll, from driving, it's 0.2 slower, because what is the difference? This car, you need to shift 5th gear to reach 200 kilometers. On my old Daza, that wasn't necessary. It was reaching the 200 kilometers in 4th gear. So you lose 0.2 and that's it. So from roll, best I got 9.1 and I'm around 9.2 from roll. But from launch, you are around 8.9, 9.0. And this one run was amazing. Okay, now it's very cold, it's outside, 2 degrees, good DA, so everything is perfect. But this car blown my mind. It's much faster than I thought, and now just waiting for numbers, but I doubt it will be 400, sorry. I think it will be around 420, 430 at least, and much more torque than 500 for sure, because you feel when you push the throttle, let's say 3rd gear, you really feel how this car spools. It's amazing, indescribable how you feel that punch. I know it's not tuned, but reminds me on my car Revo Stage 1. And this is something that I didn't expect. Now with 1,655 kilometers, it's really got everything. And as I said, and at the beginning of video, running in engine is always important for me. Guys, numbers are there. I'm really shocked. I don't have pan roof and I have ceramic brakes. To be honest, 10 kilos on wheels, it's like 10 kilos lighter rims, so that for sure gave me 0.1 to 0.2 0 to 100 for sure, and that's around 0.2 100 to 100. So yes, if car hasn't ceramic brakes, I don't believe it can enter in 8 seconds 100 to 100. And I also believe without ceramic brakes, quarter mile won't be better than 11.5. Also with pan roof, I also can believe it will enter in 8 seconds. This is good setup, and I can, guys, just show you and talk about the torque vectoring and this new differential from Audi ages. I will give you full report on the country road next time we are going in Alps, and you will get full feedback. We will compare all modes, but in comfort, so comfy, in performance, in car is so aggressive and so sporty at the curves, and it revs so fast. Car is really good. Like I said, I had my car on 700 HP, but this is something for stock car, definitely knocked 400 HP for sure. Okay guys, before we check out, let's do another launch control. We are in performance mode, not chasing numbers. Let's go. Can always be consistent 3.5 seconds consistent, no matter what you are doing, you are always consistent. Guys, thank you for watching all my videos. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for all recommendations, and I really love that you love our work, and I don't know what to say else. Just subscribe, hit the bell icon. That's how you won't miss single upload from us. Next video also coming. As I said, it will be full report of suspension, brakes and Audi split torque, how it's working. Okay guys, see ya, stay tuned.